Christ is risen, indeed he is risen. That's the patriarch and matriarchs of Judaism and the icon of the parting of the sea on the icon wall. But this isn't about that. If you tried to get a Powerchair with the Saginaw Lieutenant Alida E. Lutz VA Medical Center, and even any other VA Medical Center, and you were denied, I would suggest appealing it through the patient advocate, and not just the patient advocate, but put together your medical documentation, a statement, and send it off to Washington, and send a copy to your senator or your representative. Because from what I've seen, when I was denied, but again, this isn't about me anymore, this channel, but what I've seen myself, and at least maybe 2 other veterans who were denied when we should have had them. I've seen other people who have been given them when they have hardly anything wrong at all. And so I would say to appeal it and be very public about it. Because I've just been shocked the past few years to see who they've given them to, when I may know these people, or somebody I know may know them, and they're given a golden Powerchair scooter, and it's just absolutely astounding when others have been denied who have some serious issues, and when the staff at the VA are arbitrary about who gets these, it's concerning. So, attention needs to be shed on that, so that the right people are aware of what's going on. Because partiality in the giving of the chair, the power chair, it's not tolerated. And there should be no age discrimination. I've seen them denied because people said that somebody was too young. I have seen them awarded because somebody is friends of a friend, or is part of the same religious group as somebody who's awarding the chair. It's one person that decides, just one person. But when some of the VA medical providers have Medicaid authorization numbers, they have more authority, being as they're an MD, a PA, a DO, an NP. They have more authority to award the chair than the person at the VA who gives the chairs out. Legally, they have more authority, and medically. So, again, we have somebody being inserted, a middle man or woman being inserted to take away veterans' rights, to even limit them, or to ration their medical treatment. It's just like the call center MSAs, at least around this part of Michigan. Vet Connect is not VA wide. The actual system is called VA Health Connect. But regionally here, we have the Vet Connect beast that the MSAs, the call center agents, or medical support associates, these people, they try to take a lot of power and try to act like they're actually giving medical care when legally they have no standing. They're call center agents. But that's what happens, at least with VA medical care in this part of the state. And they also are opening offices now in Ann Arbor. So you'll have Vet Connect Ann Arbor, whereas before it was just, Colonel Kettle's VA Medical Center staff, administrative staff, and schedulers, etc., etc. And nurses' aides and LPNs who are answering the calls. So, too many middle people who are generally contractors or subcontractors are derailing our rights. They stand in the way between us talking to our providers, nurses, and the providers. Whereas before, you could leave a message for a provider, or you could even talk to them. Now you can't. And you can't even get through to their nurses. The call center staff stand in the way now. But you can call and talk to a particular MSA. And I've repeatedly let people know that that line is not to call and talk to an MSA or leave a message for them. They're not medical providers. They're call center staff. They're not trained in medicine. They're not trained even in medical terminology, many of them. But yet they're standing in the middle between veterans and their health care. And this is wrong. And the Powerchair system is prime example. People are getting Powerchairs that medically it's a waste of money because there's very little wrong with them. And when somebody can lift their chair or push their chair, which is destructive to the chair, have to disengage the drive shaft. But when people can lift or push around their power chair, significantly lift it and push it around, they probably don't need one.